So I want to talk about curses and bindings and spell work. People like they will try to steal your energy or siphon it or hold you down. And you got to pay attention to that. You got to like feel yourself, like if, especially when you're waking up and you're starting to dabble into like energetic powers and abilities, because like a lot of times people don't realize like you have the physical form, but then you have the spiritual form, and people can do stuff to you spiritually. Like I use the same things that I can use to help heal people are also the same things I can use to destroy people. And that's why you got to be humble. If you're not humble, the universe kind of like is going to get you. Like, you know, like evil people will always get what comes to them, because like you reap what you sow. So if I'm planting in good soil, then I'm gonna get good crops because I tend to the crops and the soil, right? But if like you're over here got barren soil and you're trying to steal from my crops and maybe even try to go plant some of my crops that you stole from me and plant it into your world, it might not grow because you're not healed. Your soil is all destroyed. You know, like it's very important. And then two, how to deal with it. Well, how do you deal with it? Okay, so I'm gonna teach you all this something. This is really important. Okay. So this is something I learned a long time ago, and it's about like kind of like spirituality, but it's like creation itself. Okay, so creation is quiet; it's not loud. Okay, spirituality is quietness. It means like you have to sit and then be quiet so you can see and hear and feel all these things in the spiritual realm, right? And destruction is noisy. So it means like that, like noise can cause waves. And what do I mean by that? It's like, so if you build you up, because you can only break spells that are within your power grade, which means like if you're like, let's say you're here and they're up here, you got some work to do. You have to build your energy up regardless to get yourself here to be strong enough to remove that. Now my trick is, I see myself in the spiritual world, and it's like you can almost hear the snap. You can almost, and I snap. I'll snap my energy to create, you know, a pulse. So I'm like, I'll focus energy into my fingers to create the snap. So it's like, and then like it'll send, and also like I'll see these waves of energy come off my fingers, and that's like how I get rid of spells and send the energy back. Because sometimes like I do a lot of energy cleansing, and I cleanse things when people send things my way, but like sometimes I'll send it back to them because like, guess what? Karma's a bitch and you fucked with the wrong motherfucker. And it's kind of like, I'll send the energy back out to them, but I'm also breaking it off myself. And that's how like I reroute it. Okay. You can also cleanse it. You know, I use a black hole, and then I use my light to cleanse the energy. And so I just want to put that out there to like pay attention and like feel what's going on around you, because you might be doing the work and things might be off, and you got to cleanse yourself always. You got to pay attention. Be careful who you're around. All right.